Hi there, we are your Poole Town Conservative campaign team, and we're doing a quick mop-up session talking about some of the issues that were raised with us on the doorstep by residents in the heart of Poole Town on Saturday morning. We've got three issues to talk about. The first one that was brought up was seagulls, which I think Andy's got something to say about.
Seagulls are becoming an increasing problem on the quay, on Poole Quay, but also on the high street. We've had a number of people who have had food snatched out of their hands. Whilst it sounds funny, it's actually quite a serious issue, and it's something that the council needs to be looking at. We don't currently have a seagull policy, but I will be speaking to our environmental officers to ensure that it's high on the agenda for the future.
Fantastic. The second issue, and this is really, really important, that was brought up particularly in some of the tower blocks in the heart of Poole, was about drug taking and drug paraphernalia being left in and around buildings. I think Zena's got something to say about this.
Yes, it's something that's been an issue for a considerable period of time. We've been working with safer neighbourhood teams across Poole, particularly in the town centre, to try and combat some of the behaviour. It does go hand in hand, the antisocial behaviour, the drinking and the drug use. So they are targeting certain areas where people do accumulate, but it's something we have to treat with sensitivity, because you can't just move people on from one place, because it will happen somewhere else. So it's actually trying to get to some of the root causes. So that's what we're working on, but it's not something that's just going to happen overnight.
It's really good that we're working on that. The third issue raised was fly tipping.
Yes, fly tipping has always been a problem, and we introduced in Poole not too long ago a small charge for commercial waste, because actually the taxpayers were having to pay for the commercial providers or for commercial users to dispose of their waste. So the worry was that fly tipping was going to increase, but actually it hasn't. It hasn't increased across the town, it hasn't increased across the country nationally. But what's happening is we've increased the recycling, and we've made it much easier for people to get rid of materials that actually they might have fly tipped before. We introduced the large blue bins recently with the smaller black bins in the hope, and actually the expectation, and it's actually it's happening, it's true to form, that people will dispose of recycling goods in the blue bins and actually increase the recycling and reduce the rubbish that actually ends up in landfill, which costs us as taxpayers.
That all sounds like fantastic progress, and I know I live up in Heckford Park, and for us the green garden waste bin has been an absolute lifesaver. It stopped us having to go to the tip, and amazingly, since the small annual charge was brought in for the green bin, it's actually I think it's true to say that take up of garden waste has increased.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. The green bins have been a massive success, because when it was first rolled out for free, it was only about a third of Poole's residents that could use them. But now we've rolled it out with the small charge across the whole of the town, and the uptake has been incredible. And it saves people going to the tip or just dumping it over the fence, and it works out at virtually a tiny fee per collection from the bin, the curbside.
Absolutely. And the final thing to say, thank you for your attention. Thanks for watching us. Thanks for answering the doors on Saturday. The final thing to say is all the issues that were brought up with us are being followed up with officers of the council. Thanks very much.
Thank you.